Mr. President, Governor Palin, thank you so much for inviting me to be with you today.
Oh, it's an honor to be here, and it turns out I have a lot more time on my hands now, and I get to keep up with what Laura's doing. I noticed that she was reading a book called Simply Salsa, and she simply couldn't put it down.
And I know why she couldn't put it down, because I read it too. It's a fabulous book. In fact, once I started it, I had to cancel a hunting trip because I couldn't wait to finish it.
Wow.
Well, I have to confess, I read it too. I like it. I like it a lot.
Did you think? Well, it did reach #1 on Amazon, which I am thrilled.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
I have to say it's very, very inspiring, and I also like the Spanish you put in here and there. I speak Mexican too. Feliz Navidad. My llama is Jorge Bush. And if you like salsa, then mi casa is su casa. And if you don't, I might have to use a little Mexican food lingo and say mi casa is nachos.
Okay, I like the Spanish in it too, but I really like the subtitle to Simply Salsa because it says, dancing without fear at God's fiesta.
Yeah.
And we all need to face life without fear, just like I did, Janet, in '08 on that bus tour, and just like Bristol did on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I always admire people like you, especially when I read that you're totally blind. I mean, the ability to face difficulties with courage, and also when I read that you don't let your blindness keep you from a full-time career, writing books, becoming a public speaker, and everything else that you do. I mean, you teach cooking, and you just are involved with a whole host of activities, and I'm so impressed. You've got to be someone who leans to the right.
Well, it's better than leaning to the wrong, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I do.
Betcha, Janet.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of parties, I'd rather belong to the party that inspires people and encourages them. As I share the secret on how to live with joy, with confidence and success.
Oh, yes, and you do that so beautifully in this book, Simply Salsa. And my favorite chapter is chapter 7, because I think that was one of the most inspiring chapters for me. Yes. In fact, I'm going to read just a little bit to your viewers right now. It says, it's no wonder so many of us walk around frustrated, anxious, and stressed. We're looking for contentment in all the wrong places. If we look for it in success, we'll find arrogance. If we look for it in relationships, we will discover disappointment. Don't I know? And if we think contentment waits for us in a healthy bank account like George's, we're just going to end up knowing emptiness. That's right. And he knows that. I know he does. I'm just kidding with you.
Well, I appreciate what you say. Those are kind words from both of you, but I have to ask you a personal question. Do you mind?
Oh, how personal?
Well, I want to know, will either one of you be running for office again?
Oh, well, you answer first, Sarah.
Okay, I think I'm going to make a deal with you.
Okay.
I'll run again if everybody runs out and buys the book, Simply Salsa.
And I'll make a deal with you, too.
Yes.
Everybody watching gets the book, and then I'll learn the salsa. Ooh, yeah.
I think he's got it.
I think Simply Salsa. It's very simple.
I think you need to teach him though a little bit. Here we go.
Yes. A little bit like this.
A little bit.